think I'm streaming right now. um, yeah, we're gonna, um, just casual Monday today. Gonna probably play some Destiny. Have fun. All right. I gotta say, yesterday I made this Warlock build. I got this from Zer, by the way. I got this class item from Zer, and I may have made a build and just terrorized Guardians and Strikers by stealing all the kills. So that's fun. Glaive fusion rifle. Alright. I don't really know what to do right now, so we're just gonna probably do some random stuff. I might work on the act. No, I don't want to say something right away. I noticed this yesterday. So, if you go into these title screens, I'm gonna quickly go on all of them. There is this little text. Where is it? I don't know if it's on this page. See, I don't think it shows you it on. See, it doesn't tell you on this page, I don't think. But if you go to like the Edge of Fate, for example, we have all this screen with everything included. But look it down here. It says also includes raid and epic raid access and one reward pass. Now this is interesting because if you look over at the Year of Prophecy edition, if you look at Renegades, Renegades has dungeon and epic dungeon access. And this is interesting because I haven't seen this mentioned in like Bungie articles or on YouTube in general. And what I believe it could be, I don't know what it is, but what I believe it could be is maybe like you know how Trials of Osiris. I have Iron Man right now. You know how Trials of Osiris requires like the newest expansion? What if they made it so that like, so that when you're, let me just start up a dungeon. So like if you got the Edge of Fate, right? What if just by owning that expansion, during the 6 months when that expansion is relevant, you get access to like all of the raids in the game. Or maybe it's just like you get access to maybe just Last Wish and like Garden of Salvation or something. Because I don't know if they would go as far as giving you all the raids.
A warlock and a dredgen ask a question.
But I mean,
Our answer awaits.
what could it be, right?
You are
Oh, let me just.
Death is
Lower the volume
intrinsic
a little bit.
to the answer.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I soloed Prophecy since Season of Risen, which was Witch Queen. I just like got it done and dipped. Like how you should go about doing dungeons. Get the thing and dip. But I'm gonna be honest, this build is that powerful that I just wanna see how it behaves in solo Prophecy. Like we're gonna try it out. First I with everything because why not? What's crazy is I don't think Necrotic, the Spirit of Necrotic, is nerfed in any way on the class item. Because some perks on the class item, they work differently. They can be stronger, they can be weaker, or they can just work the same. Like, I think Necrotic works literally the same as Necrotic Grips. I feel like that one shot. I'm gonna show you my fragments in a second. I got some stuff that like helps me with. I got some stuff that helps me with charging up my transcendence a little bit. I got something like if I get a kill while like I have amplified or something, or like I have like a light buffs, I get some energy. But then I also like, what I also like is that even though I'm using the arc, light, even though I'm using the light attack, the arcs stuff, even though I'm using that, I still get to have my arcane needle, so that I can still charge up the darkness meter. But overall, I'm using the Devour, I'm using the Slide, and then my fragments. I'm using Sacrifice, Devotion, Balance, Protection, and Purpose. The last two are just survivability. This is ability regeneration, and these two are transcendence. And then I'm using Cataclysm. Although I do think I would honestly probably like Needle Storm, but over shields are just that good. And then this is, I'm gonna be honest, this is one of those builds where I'm not running any Surges. Which for me, if I'm not running Surges, you know that it's good. Because every single build of mine, ever since Lightfall, is pretty much triple Surges. Minus like a very few builds. Like this is one of those builds. And then something I realized yesterday, I never got a Monte Carlo Catalyst done, but this gives you melee energy when you get a hit. And that's huge. Also, I'm just gonna say it, people are sleeping on this gun. This is like you know how we don't have good ad clear shotguns in the game? Like I feel like this is a good ad clear shotgun, even though it's a fusion. Alright, I'm just gonna start. Like, I'm not even gonna rally. Let's see if I can get a double dunk. Double dunk would be nice. Also, I'm kind of doing these. I'm kind of doing this solo flawless, or at least I'm attempting solo flawless, because there's this YouTuber, Bratster, I think it's called, and he's really funny and I like his videos. Ooh. Oh, how it didn't get that? Come on, man. I don't know. I mean, you see like Bratster and Milo jump into Destiny doing some stuff, and they do actually like solo stuff too. It's like so fun to watch. And, like, you know, it's like when Bratster did Prophecy, he had one person join on the first encounter just so that like he could just not be aggroed by ads all the time. Like, really, who cares? Also, they made it so like the overshield kind of acts like Woven Mail, where it like gives you damage resistance. I think. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm messing up my dunks. Oh, I got healed because of Volt Charge. Killed me. I thought like, wait, I think it's Devour, but I got healed. Oh no, that's actually I need Dark. Doesn't matter. I just wish I wasn't Warlock because I hate the jump. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I get booped off the map, there's no way that I'm jumping back on. Like, I can Eco Rage, but like, if it's like, if I'm like too low, there's no way. But like, Arcane Needle is actually really nice in this encounter. What the only thing that pisses me off about this build is that this is only a prismatic build. Like, I'm gonna be honest, if you try to replicate this on Arc, like They're not gonna have a good time. Alright, send, throw that. Take some damage from my Nova Bombs because we love taking damage from our own abilities. I love it when he just does a shield thing and goes immune. Like, even those, like, slides there, like, that's, like, I know this boss doesn't have a lot of health, but, like, that's respectable damage. Feel like. Okay, that's a damage phase. I wanted to say that I'm out of abilities, but then like I'm already transcended again. Like, who cares? Am I too low on that? I think maybe I was too low. I feel like I was under the hitbox there. Like, look at that. That single attack, it cleared so much of the room. That's insane. Like, I'm getting like vibes of playing Warframe when I play this build because it just absorbs these things so much. Also, I know this, it's all alike. Abilities, fine. Do that. And I need more life. And then we're gonna do that. Damage. We're not gonna attack from this side because he's gonna put me on the map. Which is what he did anyway. I swear to God, like in that situation there, if I didn't have, I got really lucky there. But if I didn't have that like low ledge to stand on, the only thing I could do is go low enough to where I get joining allies and pray. Cause like I don't even like really have like rocks to jump on. Maybe I could like jump on rocks or something. But like that just feels bad, man. You know. Also, I'm gonna be honest. I know I just got an auto rifle and I deleted it. But I literally have no idea what the roll on it was. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue. I don't think I've even looked. I already got 2 good rolls on it for people, so like I don't really care about it. But yeah. So we're gonna go here. Try to damage this guy a little bit. It's annoying. The only thing about this build that I think is worth like changing is running a sniper. So it does depend on the type of like missions you play. Because like I'm gonna be honest, for Prophecy, outside of the final boss, where I'm just gonna like switch my loadout probably. Like outside of the final boss, like you can just very safely just run. Actually, yeah, I can run the fusion, but I'm gonna definitely run a. Definitely going to run a sniper for the next one, just because it's a little more convenient. Okay, now we need to fill. Where's he at? Actually, we need to look for blights. Hold up. I think. Yeah, I see him. I see him. You can like barely see that one right there where my like crosshair is. I know this one. Also, yesterday I was doing Thunder Doctrine. I got 24 clears on that dungeon. I only yesterday noticed that the lens pads, they have like little arrows on the bottom that indicate where they go. And this whole time was like, oh, I'm just gonna have to rotate them. Know where they're going. It's like, okay. You know what's crazy? I don't even like Syntheseps. I don't even like Syntheseps on like I just don't like the exotic. But it's like so good with this build. Like, I'm gonna be honest, even though I'd like to think that I'm a Titan main, but I just play all 3 classes. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the Syntheseps is just like, be close to enemies. It's like, dude, I'm close to enemies, I'm dying. Also, don't ask me about that Dragon Age playthrough on my YouTube. That I don't think the newest video even has like a title on it. I just got to the fate and stopped playing, which is such a Dragon Age moment. If you know, you know. Let me do that. Also, I'm just gonna say this fusion rifle from Garden and Icebreaker, they're like 2 of my favorite weapons in this game. Like, Icebreaker is so good. And I don't even use like any of the stasis synergy it has. It's just the ammo and the explosions. Like what Icebreaker does very well is what Dragonfly should be, which is if you don't get a headshot, you still get an explosion. Even though, yeah, it is weaker, like you still get like an explosion. Whereas like Dragonfly, and then you're fighting Shank, feels bad man moment. Honestly, I don't know if Prophecy, I mean the first encounter is a good showcase of this build, even though I kind of had to use Arcane Needle more than I wanted to. Like, this build is so strong. I don't know what part of the game is good to showcase. This is for me to showcase it. Because I'm not doing Insight Terminus with this build. I am not. Or no, wait, which one is it? Isn't the Inverted Spire? Oh, I don't know which one it is, actually. Hold up, let me see. Because I thought it was like the drill one. Hold up. Insight Terminus. Ooh, I actually might do Insight Terminus then. I might do Insight Terminus. Because this build could be good for it. Ooh, we're gonna definitely test it there. Alright, now I'm gonna get Unloved. I got this Unloved, it's just so nice. I also got one with Dragonfly, but I just talked about Dragonfly, so you know my stance on that. Then we're gonna take Icebreaker. And then all I'm gonna do is Strand. I'm gonna be honest, I was like, what the fuck is this door, man? I'm so used to just eager edging through this. And when you do that, you go before the door spawns. It's like, oh my god, I was like, wait, what is this door? Am I soft locked? Oh my god. Also, I'm just gonna talk a little bit about Milo and Rasper videos, because like, goddamn, we're so used as Destiny players to just beeline it to the like next loot chest or objective or whatever, that we like don't take in the surroundings. Like, there's a fucking whale in Ghost of the Deep, and I never noticed that. Okay, we got dark. We got the dark. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I think I don't like how Icebreaker explosions move most. That might become a problem. Yo, I'm gonna say right now, I'm kind of tempted to do solo flawless duality with this. Duality is like one of the dungeons I want to solo flawless. Like if it's pretty much the last dungeon that like I want to get solo flawless on. I think Sundered just has like too much of like stages and trance stuff. Like Sundered Doctor, my problem with not wanting to solo flawless that one is when you get suspended, it also suppresses your abilities, which is bullshit in my opinion. Because I feel like you should be allowed to throw like a killing grenade when you get suspended, but you cannot do that. So, yeah, dark. Also, yes, yesterday I watched that Bradford video, and that's when I noticed that they were like filling up this cube. Like, goddamn, man, I've been playing this game since season 10, and overall I've been playing Destiny since the fucking beta, the D1 beta. Like, I have the D1 beta emblem on my Xbox, and I don't have the game because I used to play on PS4, but. You know shit's real. Yeah, like, Icebreaker is just so nice. Like, you don't have to run the special ammo. You're pretty much always at max special, and you get like huge AoEs. It's like, oh, also the damage per shot is really high. Like, good against champions. Got Thor. Here. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the main thing the thing I like about this build is not just having 3 abilities, but just being able to have an arcane needle. Because like arcane needles, they still do like they're still like doing significant enough damage to make me want to use them in like situations like I want to like do that, you know. Like, I still want to use Arcane Needle for that. You get, like, multiple abilities, so, like, you still get, like, that, like, ranged melee. So, like, you're not moving to the enemy, so you're still in, like, a spot. Okay, which one is that? Thank God we're not getting Rooftop. This delay. Like, look at that, I'm max Icebreaker. That was light? Okay, you know what? I'm happy about that. You think that? And I'm happy about that too. You know what? I'm happy about that too. Stop shooting me, please. Oh, thank God for the little time when you can like. I'm gonna be honest. If there wasn't that little time when you like pick up 5 modes. And you cannot detonate them because there's like a little like delay. If not for that delay, I would have accidentally used my mode. Why did I have the which crosshair was that? Was that I had the Nova Bomb crosshair when I was on Icebreaker for a second? I believe that. Game. I want to melee. Come on. Of course I get to use my melee after everything dies for some reason. Alright, I'm gonna probably stay on this build for 2-3, which is the transition. I need to do Ultimatum Ghosts still. Yesterday I did Ghosts on like Eternity, and it was pretty good, although I do think I'm gonna be playing Divinity. Also, I want to mention something. Okay, let me kill these animals first. Because I was, you know how there's like triumphs finding, I just realized my in-game mic is on, so thank God I'm so low. You know those triumphs for the event that are like, oh, collect some random collectibles so you get like lore in a cutscene. I do want to say that I did collect both for Spire. Like this on Spire. Wait, what? I had the second one. Okay, this is bugged. So, first of all, I was going to say that I collected the first two Inspires, but it didn't, like, check the things. But now it says I didn't collect the second one in Ghosts, but I already did. Because I collected the first one because I skipped it, so I got it on my second run. Okay, this is really bugged. Also, I did not get the cutscene. I did not get the cutscene for the first week. Where you, like, collect both of the engrams or something. I don't know if there was a cutscene this week, but I'm honest, I just don't, I don't know. I don't fuck about this, the cutscene. But yeah, like that is really bugged. I'm really glad they haven't done anything to Ghosts. Because Ghosts, like, I'm gonna be honest. The only thing they did was they made the first encounter. Ah, dang it. Hold up. The only thing they did in Ghosts was they made the first encounter shorter. Which is great, because normally it's a 4-phase encounter, but they lowered it down to 3 phases. Because like I'm gonna be honest, Ghost is that dungeon that they just tuned it so wrong on launch. I know it's better now because like we were stronger, so like you can like use Lord of Wolves and like get easy 2-phase on the second encounter or something, but. At launch, I'm gonna be honest, they totally should have like nerfed the bosses a little bit. I think like removing 1 phase from first was a great change. But then like I think like the third encounter they still should have like make the boss teleport less because the teleports are really annoying. I don't know about like lowering the health at this state of the game because like Queen's and stuff. Like lowering the health isn't probably like it's an issue that fixed itself just because we got stronger, But then I also think they should just make the underwater sections like first of all they should just give you 100 mobility because you walk faster. You walk faster in underwater when you have max mobility, so that's what I think they should do first of all. But then second, I think they should make the bubbles act like in Season of the Deep, where they're not global. So right now the bubbles are global, which what that means is when one player uses the bubble, that bubble is used up for every single player until it recharges and stuff. But in the season of Deep, it was local. So what that meant was when you played the seasonal content and you went into an air bubble, that air bubble would be used up on your screen, but for other players that air bubble would still exist, so they could still like use the bubbles for themselves. Like I just think that like the problem with Ghosts, and I think they didn't really change. They only changed the first encounter for like Eternity or like whatever the mode is, then like the normal, not the easy mode, like the normal mode. Like they only touched the first encounter, which I think isn't enough. But yeah, like I just think the problem with Ghost is just that it tries to be an exotic mission while also being a dungeon. Like I feel like I'm getting a very exotic mission vibes from the traversal sections and like the lore and everything. And you know, like that's cool and all, but like it takes so much time that I'm just like, you know what? If I wanted to play an exotic mission, I would play an exotic mission. Ooh, do we keep Dad? Do we keep Dad? Ooh, it's got good stuff here too. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna tell you, my vault needs. Look, my vault is a mess. My vault is a mess. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot. There's a lot in my vault. But I'm just hold up. Let me look at armor. Let me look at how much armor I've got. Like my armor isn't even like yeah, there are a lot of pieces that I don't use. I don't know what don't ask me about that helmet. But like there are so many like good helmets here that just never get used. Okay, that was for the event thing, but like okay, I don't know about that one. But like I got so much armor that's like good, but it's just like I never used it because the armor grind in this game is horrible. Also, I decided that I'm no longer interested in intellect at all. I've made that decision. Because I still used to get like I would try to go for like 100 intellect. Like I would pretty much always went for like 100 intellect when I got like a golden gun or a thunder crash build, but I'm gonna be honest. I am no longer intellect guy. I think intellect's kinda dumb. Like you know when like a Dado makes like a new video and he's like, oh, you know, intellect's bad now and it's been that way since like I don't know, whenever they reworked stats or something. But that's when I think it was 13th anniversary where they made it so you get super energy more so from being active in combat rather than just it charging up by itself. Like whenever they made that change. Oh yeah, I'm confused. Look at that. Like whenever they made that change, Data was like, oh yeah, just don't use intellect now. And like I'm that one weird guy who's like, I think this season 2 where it's like, oh, the Queensbreakers meta, or like Lord of Wolves meta, and then I just don't use the meta, I stick to the old meta for like a month or two, and I'm like, oh, here's the new stuff. Okay, now, what do we use on this encounter? I'm thinking we're gonna use Queensbreaker. Speaker side does sound really nice, but I don't like Wall of Radiance is not a good super for this, so like, we probably should use, Geomags. I would probably go if I go for this. I would probably go for something with heal clip. I mean this build. I mean, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna use this build all the way. I'm just gonna grab different weapons. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna actually. No, I have Devour, so I'm good. But I don't know about the final boss. Like when you get teleported in, I may want to heal for that. Also, I don't have surges on this build. I mean, I can put on surges. It's not too big of a deal. So that's fine. So I'm gonna grab this just so I get some heals. And then what about my yeah, I'm gonna use Unloved. I'm gonna use a Brilliant Action. I'm gonna use Queensbreaker. Or do we not go for surges? Do we try to do this without surges? I know it's gonna basically be like an extra phase, but I am honestly interested how much not having surges or radiant does. Actually, wait, I just realized I'm using time dilation. Okay, hold up. I gotta fix that. You see how used I am to running surge mods? I'm not running surge mods, and I'm running charged up. Look at me. Melee resist. That's what should be on. God. Okay. class. Utility kickstart. I mean, I can go for special finisher, but like, okay, I go for special finisher. Like, what else do I go for this? Like, overshield, and then I guess we can go Reaper. Or powerful attraction. Powerful attraction, no. Like they're like you just saw it. You just saw it. Like this is how I'm used to running fucking Surge Moss. Like, dude. Okay, we're gonna do that. I'm kind of tempted to go for Devil Melee Resist, to be honest, but I kind of prefer running. Actually, you know what? Concussive area of effect. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I got special. I'm surprised that special finisher takes 1. I thought this would take 3 because it's just that good. Powerful attraction because I don't know what else to put in, and then the Reaper because why not? Though I will say, I probably should go for proximity word because I'm more likely to just more likely to actually benefit from proximity word. I got Reaper, but like I'm gonna be honest, I will probably not use this. Okay, we will do that. Oh, you know what? Another off meta thing or meta thing. I wanted to say something, but then I forgot mid sentence. Like, I'm sorry. I think it was something prismatic. I literally forgot right before I was going to say it. Oh my god. What is wrong with me today? What is wrong with me today? Let's go, Queensbreaker. I think I was going to say something with this. Powerful. Yeah, I have no idea, man. I have no idea. I don't know if it's like a gun. I think I wanted to talk about an ability. Oh yeah, this right here, Phoenix Dive. I'm gonna be honest, I never used Phoenix Dive ever since it got changed into being a class ability. I know a lot of people like this ability. A lot of people use it. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't get it. I think like, okay, for the movement, sure. Movement is valuable, especially on the melee build. Like, I just think Healing Rift is just too good. Like, that's just my opinion. Like, I just think that Healing Rift is just so good. And like, you have to like jump and then use your class ability. Like, that's kind of awkward. But like, it is like such a meta ability where like so many people use it. And just default to it. That like, I'm sorry, it never clicked with me. Like, I'd rather have my Rift. Okay. Alright, I guess we yellow it. Rally up. There's nothing we're gonna change now. Once I realize that I'm running Surge. I'm still so pissed about having been charged up on my chest ability, on my chest and my class items. Like, I have no idea how pissed I'm at myself for running that. Oh my god. Also, I remember. Oh, come on. That was. I remember running this in Season of Arrival, and just how difficult it was back then. I had one guy leave because we were like 4-3 phasing the boss or something, and he left because he was doing the damage by himself because we were using the stupid sword strategy. But me and the other teammate kept like being teleported away from the boss, so the guy just decided, no, I'm just gonna leave. And we had to like LFG mid run, I think. I don't remember. But like, the difficulty difference now, like, if I'm here solo, I'm in this dungeon to test the build. That's why I'm here. I'm here to test the build. And before, you were lucky to beat it, you know? It is light. And before, you were like lucky to even beat Prophecy. I'll be honest, they will probably not even use special finisher. Goddamn. Okay, now I'm actually curious about one thing. Hold up. What else is down here? Restore melee. Least charge ability. You get like an overshield, you get healed. Orbs. I didn't know there was an orbs one. Bolts over weapons. Like that's like finishers are just like whatever. Like for ammo, sure, but anything else, like no. Okay, I got my transcendence. So I'm gonna probably use my Nova at the end. Do that. That's gonna unravel. See, like, look how useful having an arcane needle is on this part. It really is useful. Okay, let me Nova Bomb here. To go back to reload, stay behind cover. Okay, that, come on dude, he was behind cover there. I need to be on this platform. Stay behind cover. I'm gonna kill these snipers. I don't trust them. I got my Transcendence back, okay. I don't know how I did that. Actually, it's probably Queen's Breaker and my melee. Okay, well I'm using Queen's Breaker, so we're not worried. There's DPS here. Yeah, look at that, look at that. Like, I'm gonna be honest, that damage, the health that he still got, that's like triple surges and he would have been dead. I'm guaranteeing this right now. Somebody like to do the math or something. Like, if I could have... Actually, I mean, I did melee the sniper so I could get extra orbs from snipers. Because like right now, what I'm thinking is I would have to like keep up the surge somehow. That could be problematic, but like, still, even without surges, because surges are plus 21% extra damage when you act free. Like, look at this. Light nose. Kill this guy. And we're gonna use it for safe spot. Rift. We got healing. I tried using the sidearm on one of the snipers in the boss, but it's all light again, I guess. But even though I did like kill one, like here it is, like right here, it's really useful. Actually, do I have to reload on this? No, I don't. I should have had the reload perk there. I think I got velocity or something. Like, look at this. 3 health. Good. And my reload is slow. I'm sorry, but that's a slow reload. I've probably got like Velocity Masterwork. Actually, I don't know if what I got even has reload on it because I'm looking for Flawed Magwell. But maybe this is reload. I don't know. It's shocking to me that Witch Queen released. Oh no, it's Bow. I'm shocked that it's like been over 3 years since the Witch Queen expansion, and we still cannot see what's the Masterwork of crafting weapons. Like that's just ridiculous, man. What's this? Erotic going in now. Ability. Also, I will say the freaking Stasis hand cannon that is like a two burst with the final shape. That is such a underrated gun. Please don't push me, please don't push me. Oh, thank God for this Washington Monument right there in the middle, because goddamn. On the gravel, and then I don't think my grenade even hit him. I would have run this maneuver right away. I don't know if my Transcendence increases my super damage actually. Okay, he's gonna teleport right there. I would have been so pissed if that hit me. I'm gonna be honest, I would have been so pissed. Hold up.
The Nine have spoken. Their answer is complete. Then we learn nothing.
I wouldn't say that. Clearly, the Nine pass no judgment on dark
give me a
or
second,
light,
I'm gonna be right back.
and they love passing judgment. Trust. That means in their eyes, the two are the same.
Zavala will disagree.
I'm back. There's just some people like yelling outside or something. Oh, I got no idea. 43 minutes. 10 million damage. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is like average. Well, maybe not like LFG run, but like would be like a bad LFG run pace. And this is a solo. I will say, I have not felt challenged in this dungeon right now at all. Like, sure, there were some moments where I felt like where my health got low, but nothing to like, not to a point where I feel like I was like really close to them. I feel like I was like, you know, at certain moments, if I stopped paying attention, I could have died. But like, the only part that I really could have died was the first encounter when I got booped during damage. That's really the only part. I could have done joining allies then, maybe. I don't know if I would have like enough left or something. But yeah. Also, I will say something. You know what pisses me off? Oh, it's not. Okay, it's not this week. But Bradster did the Seraph Shield mission. And there's like a lot of like secrets because it was like the seasonal exotic mission. So, you know, it was like, do the mission like 50 times. And then he goes, there's some door. I think it's usually locked. I think it's right now. I genuinely have no clue. What I felt like when I was playing through that mission and just farming stuff was like all of the seasonal like secrets and stuff was like locked. But then I watched him go through it. Oh, hold up, 1 second. I'm back. Hold up, let me get my mic on. I'm back, and I just had a phone call. Dude, I got Twitch chat on my phone, but it's like pissing me off because there's just like little it just looks wrong on my phone for some reason. There's like little, like, you know, the nav bar on top, there's like start info clips or whatever. There's like a little line under that, and it cuts into chat, and there's like a welcome message, just like welcome to Waxy Boys chat, but then it's like it's cut off. It's like, dude, that's so triggering. Okay, here's a question: do we go Eager Edge? Do we go Eager Edge into the GM? I think we do. I think we do, guys. Inside Terminus. Let me just make sure this is not the right strike, because I'm gonna be honest. Inside Terminus. Yeah, it's this one. Inverted Spire. Okay. I had to like triple check that, because I don't want to be that guy that brings a melee build to a sniper GM. Oh, I wanted to put in fresh. I'm so used to LFGing that I'm like, where is fresh clear? It's like, goddamn, dude. I don't know, goals. Just do something like. Let's do an emoji. Now this I'm pretty sure has unstops. It says unstops, and I think it has barriers. If I'm gonna be like, what do I have against barriers? I have nothing against barriers, dude. Like, I don't know what I could use. I mean, we could use a choke clip. Okay, I'm gonna use my good old Tanisha's Mastery, but then I need to switch this gun, and I'd like that gun to be an exotic. So we're gonna try I'm gonna be honest, what I'm thinking is hierarchy of needs. Why? Because I don't use this fucking gun. I just want something that's ranged, and I might as well work on a catalyst. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Hierarchy of needs, dude. You know what pisses me off is that this bow doesn't have like a 4th perk. Like, even if it was like some random like, you know, it wouldn't have like a stock because it's a bow, but like even if it had like a stock perk, it's like, dude. I really wish this bow. This bow is so fun, but you know what's so bad about it? It's the whole like you have to stand behind the ring. What they should do is they should make it so you get like you get 6 stacks of the buff, and then your where's the fire team power leader? You get 6 stacks of the buff, and then you like hip fire, and it overcharges you both, so you don't have like you just get rid of the whole stand behind the ring mechanic. Like, you just get rid of that. And just getting 6 stacks, it just like overcharges you. But like, think like Teraba maybe. Yeah, I think Teraba is a good comparison. Or you basically just hip fire and then it like makes the bow just shoot like crazy. Like the same way it does with the guidance ring whole thing, but it just, you don't need to stand behind it. Some solar synergy, you know, some like incandescent, something could be helpful for it, but really just get rid of the whole circle thing, and then like that would be good enough.
Guardian, we've received limited intel regarding a Vex
Do
information
they have
depot.
those lingering pulls?
I want you to get in
I
there
cannot
and
see
figure
because
out
there are
what
too
they
many
know.
modifiers. Why can't I
Commander
scroll
Zavala
modifiers?
has requested that I run tactical on this mission.
They really should make it so like, because I think they did have that with like bounties and quests before. I think that's still the case. I'm not sure. Or like if you got like a lot of quests or bounties,
The Vex were very
as
active
selected,
there when the Exodus Black first arrived
you could
on
just
Nessus.
scroll them. I'm shocked that you cannot scroll your like modifiers in the mission.
I'm sorry that
Like
you
it
have to
feels
relive those
so
memories.
like Forsaken era or something, you know?
It's only taken me a few centuries to suppress them.
Like, look at that damage. Look at that damage. That's impressive. Like, this bow is so slow without the whole guidance ring. Wee. Actually, I don't know if Monte Carlo is the play for charging up your melee. Because I think what's more important for me is charging up my Transcendent. And using a Darkness weapon is gonna do that better than Monte Carlo. Come on, how was that a win? Also, we're so far in the season that we just get so much like damage resistance and boost from being high level. The seasonal artifact boost thing. Oh, they were goblins. Like, see, I used my arcane needle there because I thought they were fanatics, which are the like explosive Vex, but they were just
Friendly
regular.
Ghost, the Vex believe that commander is Kargan, an elite Red Legion scion.
Look at that. The fact that my melee jolt is really what's selling this build. Like,
We always get the fun ones.
They say like a drag's
big jolt
like,
is
you know.
powerful.
Guardian,
Just like, look at that, look at that, look at that.
Carving your priority of this operation.
And
His
our
crew
teammate
has been
decides
active
to
all
silence
over
the
the
squall.
From our intel,
Now this part,
he's
I'm gonna be
supposed to
honest, this part's
targeting
gonna be
Vex
awful
installations.
because you got the
However, removing him
you got
can
the
strengthen
Cabal
our
drop
position.
pod in the middle, so I cannot basically stay around the middle area at all. Like, that's kind of the problem with this build.
I have
Or just melee builds in general, really.
And bad news.
Give us the
Like,
good news
I
first.
kind of like that, like,
The good
arcane
news is
needles
that you can expect only
are,
a few back
like, the
as you
ranged
approach the
aspect of them
entrance
is
to
really
the
good
terminus.
because if we cannot stay in the melee range,
What's the
you
bad
can,
news?
like, still use something, you know? That's why, like, arcane needle is so good for this build. Yeah, like, look how fast I charge up Transcendence with Tanisha's Mastery. That was a bad Transcendence proc by me. Like half of my Transcendence, like... But, like, even though that was a bad proc, like, I still got all my melees back, so, like, it
Arkin is
was
getting
still worth
dangerously
it.
skilled at manipulating this Vex architecture.
Okay, now we cannot stay, like, this area there, we
Maybe if
cannot stay
catch
there.
him, he can give Cade a lesson or two.
I have to clear this area. Also left area. See, I'm not stepping there. I'm not stepping there. I'm dead there. Dead. I can do that because he's far enough. Our
Excellent work,
teammate's
Captain.
going solo,
You are at
I guess.
50% completion of this task.
Look at all the enemies here. We'll do that. I thought he blew up my Nova with like his rocket or something. I think the champion is still alive, the one I supered on. But I'm gonna be honest, that champion can wait. We got more ads on the way. Actually, not on the way, there's just more ads right now. Oh my god, no way you just bounced my grenade like that. Also, why didn't that work? I'm so happy these unstops aren't exploding, because if they were exploding, that would just be like a full counter to my build. We got enemies incoming. Like this bow, like I'm sorry, this bow is fucking terrible. Like without the guidance rings, it's just like you're using a bow that has horrible draw time. Like why? So thank God I have the freaking slammer. Just do like a god roll on it too. Like, dude, it takes 3 shots for me to kill a legionary with this bow. Like, you cannot tell me that's good. That's horrible. Like, I know we're in a Grandmaster, but still, that should be 2-shotting. It's an exotic primary, so like it already deals extra damage. Okay, I guess we died. You know what's crazy about this build? I do get the down times of not having my melees, but I feel like I'm using Heart of Inmost Light, just because of like how often I get Transcendence. And I'm not even having Heart of Inmost Light on my class item. Like these are beautiful stuff too. I'm kind of thinking about, I was thinking about buying myself a game. There's this game called Call of Duty Ghosts.
Guardian down.
And yeah, it's probably one of the worst Call of Duties they ever made, but hear me out. It was my first Call of Duty, and I played it so much, and I'm so nostalgic to that game, and I really want to play the Alien mode. You know what's so dumb? If you want to play that game, the game costs $60.
Guardian down.
Because why not? But then if you want all the alien maps, you need all the DLC, which for that, you gotta spend like $100 in that game. And like, I'm sorry, but spending, like, I could spend $20 for the game, I think 20 is fine, you know, but like you can get it for 20 with the first DLC. There's 4 DLC total, but like I still feel like charging for like the season pass for like Call of Duty Ghosts is so dumb. So dumb. But like I thought today, you know what? Maybe I'll buy the first Destiny. I never played the first Destiny on Xbox. But then I'm not gonna do that because also I'm surprised I left that. But I'm like, I'm not gonna buy the first Destiny because you need to pay for the online subscription to play. Or like imagine this. I'm playing the first Destiny game. I'm doing the tutorial. I'm doing like the first like Earth missions, and I get to Devil's Lair where the game is like, yo, do Devil's Lair, and I cannot even do it because I don't have the Xbox Game Pass core thing. But then like Destiny 2, it's like I don't even need that. I can hop on Devil's Lair right now if I really want to, and it's better. It's higher frame rate, higher resolution, better graphics, better gameplay. It's like, why? I really hope that they get rid of the whole you have to pay for play online. I know it makes them a lot of money, so that's why it's, you know, that's why they're doing it. It's just a money thing. But like I'm telling you, man, like Call of Duty Ghosts, going back to that game, like I played it so much on Xbox. I got like all of the stuff like unlocked on like the server side, like, you know, I got like my rank ranked up and everything. But then I need to have the subscription to use all that stuff anyway because it's on the online servers, and I think that's stupid. Like I really like Destiny. I really like Destiny 2, but like I don't want another Destiny. I don't want another game where it's like have to be always online, always everything. I think that's fine to have all, you know, always online games.
You are correct.
But like that doesn't mean that I want every single game to be like that. Like you have Black Ops 6 with like, oh, let me turn this on. You have like Black Ops 6 where they literally have to you have to constantly re-download the textures. Like you cannot even play the game if you don't have the internet connection. Not even like campaign or anything. I think that's just ridiculous. Like you'd think they would like allow you to be like, oh, you know, you have this cool texture streaming technology to save you space, so you just download the same texture files over and over again. For me, it would be a lot worse. But like you'd think they would have some sort of option like, oh, actually, you know what? If you want to have 500 gigs of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 to have all the textures, it will just let you do that. Like you'd think they would like at least give you the option.
What intel did you discover?
There's only one data artifact here.
But like no,
Oxa.
it is always online. You cannot even play the
Metadata says it was
campaign.
last accessed by an Otzot centuries
Like,
ago.
dude,
What is Oxa? And who is Otzot?
Those are questions for another day, I suppose.
that's a horrible slammer. I'm gonna give him this. Claire. Like, you know what's keeping me away from spending more money on my Xbox? It is literally just having games that require subscription to always play. It's like, dude. Like, you know what's crazy? I can get myself YouTube Premium for like $5. But for Game Pass Core, I would have to spend I think it's like $7.50. But like I can play Destiny 2 for free, and I pretty much only play Destiny, so it's like why would I spend money? Like, dude, why would I buy a game on this console when I should be clearly buying it on PC? Like, that's pissing me off. Alright. Another thing is that, okay, let me do that. Another thing that's pissing me off is the whole, you need an SSD to play a video game. I mean, it has to be like an official licensed SSD. Like, that is so pissing me off. You have no idea. I would like to get into that, but right now I'm gonna go with my dog soon. I might go with her right now, or at least like once I go to the tower and do some stuff. And then I think I'm gonna like stop this live stream and I'll begin another. I might just play a different game. Though I could maybe like get on my PC and like stream a game from my computer. But I don't know. You know what I will say? I am so angry at Baldur's Gate 3. I tried that game. I tried, like, I went, like, I think I got, like, 8 or, like, 10 hours on it. And, like, I had tried even, like, restarting my whole playthrough because I didn't like the entirety of my playthrough. So I just gave it another shot and then I'm just, like, I tried to like that game a lot, but I'm gonna be honest, I just couldn't. I don't know, I don't like it. And it was like, oh, it's like Dragon Age Origins. And it's like, no. It's like, you know what really killed the game for me? It's just the combat. Because I think the game is, I think they like it's fun. I think the game is really pretty. I think the characters, they seem alright. Though I do think that, like, I didn't really like them that much. Like, did they seem like enjoyable? Like, I don't know. The thing about, like, that's pissing me off is just like I felt like I constantly made the bad choices. Like, I just had like that
Let's see what we've got.
bad playthrough moment, where you just make all the wrong choices. And that's really why I just stopped playing that game. It's like, I'm gonna be honest, like, the combat was so difficult. Like, dude, I'm on the freaking easy and I'm still struggling. Like, but it's just not a game for me. And it also, like, what's pissing me off? I tried to, like, do the main quest. Because I didn't really care about any of the side stuff. But then I get to the point where it's like, there's this battle I cannot win. So, like, I'm gonna, I'm just gonna jump. They're gonna, like, sneak past the enemies or something. And I get to the next big area and it's like, oh, you're not high enough level. You should do something here. And I'm just like, dude. Like, ugh.
Why can't those rookies
Like, I don't want leveling in my single player games. I'm sorry. I don't want to be in the moment where you gotta be higher level for this shit. I did play Skyrim recently a little bit, but... Oh, I didn't get to talk about Marathon. Let me grab a piece of paper. Because otherwise I'll forget. So I'm gonna note this. We're gonna talk about Marathon. Because it's a very popular game. And by popular, I mean everybody talks about how, how it's the new Concord, and we all know Concord's a beautiful game. So when I'm gonna get back, I'm gonna talk about Marathon, my thoughts on it, which is pretty much the same thoughts that everybody has on the internet, so nothing crazy, but oh, I'm gonna say this. Destiny. I'm gonna talk about why I love Destiny so much too. Because really, Marathon really should just be the next Halo, but I hate to say it, but I think Destiny, it's still one of the best games out there. because I think it does what Halo 3 did, and Halo Reach did, which was social elements. And this is why I enjoy video games. But yeah, I'm just gonna I'll do that. Also, here's a little tip. Always have 3 terrible weapons on each character, so you can just put your stuff in the vault and then just use these to pull stuff. I see people still using Destiny Item Manager, and I love Destiny Item Manager, but goddamn. Other than Loadout Organizer, which you make armor builds with, other than Loadout Organizer, I don't think you really should be using them in 2025 with everything. I mean, it's still useful. I mean, I'm on console, so, you know, I don't have as easy access of it. I think the mobile app is freaking horrible, but yeah,
It's just another new beginning.
I'm gonna, oh yeah, let me see this. Upload live to YouTube. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna go with my dog, do some stuff, and then I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna make another live stream. So you guys have a good one. I'll be back soon.